Leg swelling, medically known as edema, is a common concern among seniors. It happens when excess fluid builds up in the tissues of your lower legs and feet. While there are many causes of leg swelling, including heart conditions, kidney issues, and circulation problems, diet plays a more significant role than many people realize. When we consume foods high in sugar, our bodies respond by releasing insulin to manage blood sugar levels. However, high sugar intake can also affect how our kidneys handle sodium and water retention. For seniors who may already have compromised circulation or kidney function, consuming high sugar fruits can worsen fluid retention and contribute to uncomfortable swelling. Today, I'm going to share 3 specific sugary fruits that could be contributing to your swollen legs and what you can do about it. By the end of this video, you'll know which fruits to limit or avoid and better alternatives that actually support healthy circulation. But before we dive in, consider subscribing to the channel. Now, let's begin. Number 1. Mango. Mangoes are beloved for their creamy texture and intense sweetness, but this very sweetness is exactly what makes them problematic for seniors with swollen legs. A single medium mango contains approximately 31 grams of sugar, making it one of the highest sugar fruits available. For context, that's more sugar than you'd find in a regular-sized candy bar. This excessive sugar content creates a perfect storm for increased leg swelling in seniors. When you eat high-sugar fruits like mangoes, your blood sugar levels spike rapidly. Your pancreas responds by releasing large amounts of insulin to bring those sugar levels back down. Here's where it gets problematic for your legs. High insulin levels signal your kidneys to hold onto sodium. When your kidneys retain more sodium, your body automatically retains more water to maintain the proper balance. This extra water doesn't stay evenly distributed throughout your body. Instead, it accumulates in your lower extremities, causing that uncomfortable swelling you feel in your legs and ankles. For seniors, this process is even more challenging because our insulin sensitivity naturally decreases with age. This means your body needs to produce even more insulin to handle the same amount of sugar, creating an even stronger signal for your kidneys to retain sodium and water. Mangoes also have a very high glycemic index, meaning they cause rapid and significant spikes in blood sugar levels. These spikes don't just affect your energy levels, they create systemic inflammation throughout your body. For seniors with already compromised circulation, this inflammation can make it even harder for blood and lymphatic fluid to flow properly from your legs back to your heart. What makes mangoes particularly challenging is their serving size. Unlike fruits with natural portion control like apples or oranges, mangoes are often consumed as large slices or chunks, making it easy to consume an entire large mango in one sitting. This can deliver up to 50 grams of sugar at once, creating an inflammatory storm in your system. The high sugar content in mangoes can also interfere with your body's sodium-potassium balance, which is crucial for proper fluid regulation. While mangoes do contain some potassium, the ratio of sugar to potassium is heavily skewed towards sugar, meaning the net effect on fluid balance is negative rather than positive. For seniors taking medications for blood pressure, heart conditions, or diabetes, the blood sugar spike from mangoes can also interfere with medication effectiveness and create additional strain on already compromised systems. The good news is there are delicious alternatives that can satisfy your sweet tooth without worsening leg swelling. Try fresh papaya instead. Papaya contains natural enzymes that actually aid digestion and has significantly less sugar than mango. Another excellent choice is kiwi fruit. 2 kiwis contain only about 13 grams of sugar, nearly half of what you'd get from the same amount of mango. Number 2. Figs. Figs are often overlooked when discussing high sugar fruits, but they're actually one of the most sugar-dense fruits available to seniors. A single medium fresh fig contains approximately 8 grams of sugar, and because they're small and delicious, many people easily consume 4 to 6 figs in one sitting, resulting in a substantial sugar load of 30 to 48 grams. The challenge with figs extends beyond their fresh form. Dried figs, which are extremely popular among seniors for their convenience and perceived health benefits, are particularly problematic. Just 2 dried figs contain about 16 grams of sugar, and the concentrated sweetness makes it easy to consume many more than intended. Fresh figs have a high glycemic index, meaning they cause rapid spikes in blood glucose levels. This is especially concerning for seniors because these glucose surges can trigger inflammatory responses throughout the body, including the circulatory system, potentially worsening leg swelling and fluid retention. The connection to leg swelling becomes particularly concerning because figs contain both fructose and glucose in significant amounts. This combination puts extra stress on your liver and kidneys, organs that play crucial roles in managing fluid balance in your body. When these organs are overwhelmed with processing excess sugars, they struggle to regulate sodium and water retention effectively. Fig products like fig paste, fig bars, and fig preserves are even more problematic, as they concentrate the natural sugars while often adding additional sweeteners. Many seniors consume these processed fig products thinking they're making healthy choices, not realizing the massive sugar impact. If you enjoy figs and want to continue including them in your diet, moderation is essential. Limit yourself to no more than 1 medium fresh fig per day and avoid all dried fig products. Try cutting fresh figs into small pieces and mixing them with low-sugar foods like plain Greek yogurt or cottage cheese to slow sugar absorption. Number 3. Grapes. Grapes might seem like a harmless, healthy snack, but for seniors with swollen legs, these little fruits can pack a surprising sugar punch that worsens inflammation and fluid retention. A single cup of grapes contains approximately 23 grams of sugar, making them one of the highest sugar fruits commonly consumed by older adults. The problem with grapes goes beyond just their sugar content. They're incredibly easy to overeat. Unlike an apple or orange where you naturally stop at one piece of fruit, grapes are bite-sized and convenient, leading many people to consume 2 or 3 cups without realizing it. This can mean ingesting 45 to 70 grams of sugar in a single sitting, which is more than the recommended daily sugar intake for seniors. This excessive sugar intake triggers a cascade of inflammatory responses in your body. When blood sugar levels spike rapidly, your body releases inflammatory compounds called cytokines. These compounds can increase blood vessel permeability, making it easier for fluids to leak into surrounding tissues, particularly in your legs where gravity naturally pulls fluids downward. Grapes are also relatively low in potassium compared to their sugar content. Potassium is crucial for maintaining proper fluid balance in your body and helping your kidneys eliminate excess sodium. When you consume high-sugar, low-potassium foods like grapes, you're creating an imbalance that promotes fluid retention rather than healthy fluid regulation. For seniors who already have circulation challenges, whether from age-related changes or underlying health conditions, this sugar-induced inflammation can be particularly problematic. Your cardiovascular system may already be working harder to pump blood back up from your legs to your heart, and the additional inflammatory burden from high-sugar fruits can make this process even more difficult. The timing of grape consumption also matters. Many seniors enjoy grapes as an evening snack while watching television. Consuming high amounts of sugar in the evening, when your activity level is lower, means your body is less likely to use that sugar for energy and more likely to trigger inflammatory responses that can worsen overnight swelling. Instead of grapes, try reaching for berries like strawberries or blackberries. These fruits contain significantly less sugar and are packed with natural compounds called anthocyanins that actually help strengthen your blood vessel walls and improve circulation. Better circulation means less fluid pooling in your legs. Let's recap what we've learned today. 3 popular fruits can actually worsen leg swelling in seniors due to their high sugar content and the way that sugar affects your body's fluid balance. Remember, mangoes, figs, and grapes can trigger insulin responses that lead to sodium retention and increased fluid buildup in your legs. This doesn't mean you can never enjoy these fruits, but understanding their effects allows you to make informed choices about when and how much to eat. Instead of eliminating all fruits, focus on choosing lower sugar options like berries, small amounts of melon, or even vegetables like cucumber that provide sweetness without the problematic sugar load. Remember, small changes in your daily food choices can lead to significant improvements in how you feel. This video is intended for informational and educational purposes only. It is not a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. If you have any symptoms, discomfort, or health concerns, please consult your doctor or a qualified healthcare provider. Always talk to your doctor before making any changes to your diet, supplements, or lifestyle. If this video has helped you understand the connection between sugary fruits and leg swelling, please give it a like and consider subscribing to our channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video where we'll explore more practical solutions for senior health and wellness.